What's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video on the Forgotten Traders channel. And today we are checking out a prison of war camp from World War II. This camp was active between 1943 and 1945. This camp imprisoned German and I believe Japanese soldiers. They were interrogated by the American military. After the war ended, between 1948 and around 1972, the land that the prison camp was on was used as a church camp, a religious camp. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into the exploration. As you guys see, that's the old road down there where all the ruins are. Right off to my left, right to my right, there's already some ruins. And if you are interested about the history I just mentioned to you, this is it right here. So you can just pause the video and read this if you're interested. So guys, I'm apparently looking at this map and this shows you like all the structures and stuff that are here. Apparently down that road, which is where I parked, there's apparently a farmhouse of some kind. It says right there, farmhouse ruins. There's apparently an old farmhouse down there. So should we check that out before we go down this trail, which is where majority, if not all, of the old structures lead? I think we should do that first. We will save that. We'll check out the farmhouse very quickly and then we'll go do that. Hey, so I just found this footpath off the road right here and it looks like it leads to one of the ruins, possibly the farmhouse ruins. Of some kind. I find it incredible that is the only thing that's left of farmland. Right here. But this kind of looks like a foundation for a house. An old foundation, but a foundation nonetheless. Because right back here, it's more foundation. As you see down there, it looks like a ruins of an old building as well. I wonder if I can get to it. But that looks fascinating as well. Because I believe as well, part of this land was also used as farmland, as well as a prisoner of war camp and a church. Yeah, we found the trail for the old ruins. Not quite sure what it is, but it's some kind of old structure. Possibly part of the farmland. That's what's left of it. Just that. And I read as well, I believe it said on the plaque as well, but a majority of the things that used to be here between the church camp and the prison of war camp, there's a lot of things that they haven't even found yet that's still like deep in the woods, undiscovered. But I believe over here is mostly just going to be the farmland. But over there, where we were before, that's going to be where the prison of war camp was. So I would say, let's go back to that. Okay, we're back at the prison of war camp. And here's the first building or ruin of some kind. This must have been a massive building. There is a tour guide that does tell you like what each building is, and I believe you can take tours here, but I'm just doing this independently on my own. It's a lot more fun to like figure out what the building was used for than just directly being told it. But it's fascinating. But yeah, it's mostly just a foundation. I don't think there's much left. But again, it is interesting what this building or this structure could have been used for. It could have been used for anything. A house of some kind. Anything. It's weird that we have like a little platform area right there and then like the rest of the ground, it's like this flat. But it is fascinating. And you got this little thing right here, which I originally thought was like, oh, maybe that's a chimney, but there's no way that's a chimney. And then you have this little structure right here that has like steps going up it. So like it could have been used for anything, honestly. Literally anything this building could have been used for before it fell apart. Got more foundations right here. You got whatever that would have been used for. Maybe there's some writing on it. it was an old plaque of some kind. I don't know if the camera can get that, but yeah, you can kind of see it. You can't really make out what it says, but it's some kind of old plaque. Maybe it's, is that POW, prisoner of war? I have no idea what it is, but some kind of plaque. And then on the other side over here, there's more foundation. And look at that. I heard somewhere around here there's a swimming pool, but I'm not quite sure where that is. But this has like whole sections drawn up on it. This probably would have been bathrooms right here, maybe? This might have been a bathroom. I'm just saying, based on like how like the whole layout is done, like these could have been stalls of some kind. But for that to be a thing, there would have to be drains in each one of these. But it doesn't look like there is. There's a drain right here, a possible drain. But other than that, I have no idea what this would have been used for. Maybe it wasn't a bathroom. Again, I have no clue what these would have been used for. Because I'm not going off a tour book, I'm going off my own, like, thoughts. But there's another drain right there as well. A drain there, a drain there. Maybe this could have been showers? Maybe? I don't know. I just found it odd that there's a bunch of drains right here, and then there's like a few small ones. There's one there, and then there's one over there. So this could have been some kind of like bathhouse maybe of some kind. It could have literally been anything. That's the thing with things like this. It could literally be anything. But again, that's what makes it fun, is like guessing what the purpose of these structures were for. You know, looks like we're coming up to another one. Oh, this one's nice. Look at that. That's so cool. I have no idea what this one is. Maybe some kind of fountain, mural. Oh no, yeah, this was a water fountain. This was an old water fountain. Look at that. That's nice. I really do like that. It looks like there's some more stuff back here too. Well, at least we're seeing foundations for stuff. And there's a small trail back here. Like, you can probably walk these entire woods and there's going to be stuff. There's littered everywhere. So now we got two paths. We got a path right here. We got a path up there. Let's do this one first. Got some old piping. Some old pipe on the ground. Water pipe maybe. That's one good thing about like national parks and stuff. Especially reserved areas in national parks like this. They do the marking for you, so you don't have to spend hours searching for something. Because I know what it's like, spending hours searching for a certain abandoned item in the woods. Got that. And then you got this, which may have been a house of some kind. Definitely looks like it. That probably would have been the chimney right there. This is definitely most likely a layout of some kind of building, some kind of house. I would not be surprised. And this probably would have been the kitchen right here, maybe, basing on the drains. The front entrance would have been somewhere over there. So I was walking along here and it looks like this may have been some kind of long... Originally I thought it was a pool based on the border, but I was like, no, there's no way it's a pool, because a pool wouldn't have these concrete things in the middle. So this would have been some kind of like mill of some kind. Probably where they like maybe either housed the prisoners or made them do some kind of work of some kind. What I don't understand is what this structure is for, this random piece of concrete, what this would have been used for. Because if you walk down this trail, there's this giant hole in the ground, which would have been some kind of plumbing, I'm assuming. That's what it looks like. And I have a feeling right over here is just a continuation of what this structure would have been. And that's what it looks like. Yep. These are literally two of the same things. Some kind of mill styled structure. It's been long ago because trees are starting to grow. Like full grown pine trees are growing right where these buildings used to stand. Which I find very incredible. That nature can reclaim man-made structures like that very quickly. And we've seen that before with other abandoned places we visited. We've seen nature reclaim these structures like instantly. We've seen buildings that weren't even abandoned that long ago. Only 10, 50 years ago, and they've been almost fully reclaimed by nature. Now what do we got here? Is this another road of some kind? Or is this a platform? These are platforms. Are those stairs? Old stairs. Yeah, I think it is. Got some old stairs right here. Look at that. Old stair foundation. Must have led to something. Some old fencing right here. That's nice. I like that. But if you stand from up here, you can definitely see like the size of the platforms. So that would have been one, and then there's two more behind that. You can see the second one right there, and then behind it it's the third one. So it's just the foundation that's left. No actual buildings, just the foundation. Which is kind of unfortunate because I like it when there's actual structures left behind. But foundations, they tell you something at least. They tell you that something was here. But it would have been a lot nicer and a lot cooler if there were actual structures still here. But I don't think there's any structures left, because the church, the church that did camp here between 48 and 72, when it closed, I think sometime after it closed, they started tearing down some of the structures within the prison camp. And I think over time, nature did the rest, but I'm pretty sure, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the structures that were torn down after the prison camp shut were these structures. Okay guys, so I was walking the trail a little bit, and it looks like we have some kind of water pump station. But I saw this, I was walking this way and I saw this, and I was like, oh, there's a slope down there that looks like that was man-made. If you look, it's wide open. Wide open in there. That's very dark though. Oh, look at that. I'm not going any farther. That is terrifying. This whole door right here definitely reminding me of like the hospitals I went to, like Glendale and Forest Haven. You know, like how honest, like look how far that goes. That looks like some kind of water. That looks like it would have held water. But that's just so terrifying. And it's just wide open too. Like that is the original door. But yeah, I just don't like it at all. Okay, it looks like we're coming across more stuff now on the way back. Because what we did, we didn't use the main road. We're back in the main road now. We were all the way up there, deep in the woods. But now we're on the main road, and we're coming back and we're finding more stuff. Church Camp Pond. This was the church camp area. This wasn't for the war. This was for the camp. Well, part of it may have been during World War II. But based on this plaque, this whole area right here would have been used for the church camp. Which means, if that's supposed to be the pond that people used to swim in, this hut might have been that. Maybe. but that's cool if it is. But yeah, this used to not be overgrown like this. There's evidence that this is where the kids swam during the camp. Look at that border. That's not a natural border. So this might have been like, yeah, this was the swim area. This is where like the water funneled out, right here. And inside this border was a swim area for the kids that went to the camp. I have no idea what this sculpture or structure would have been used for. It could have been used for anything. Maybe a water pump of some kind. Have no idea. It looks like there's something in there. Like there's some kind of metal piece right there. But yeah, other than that, I have no idea what it's would be used for. But it's crazy to see that this was where kids swam. Yeah, because those trees are possibly these trees right here. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that's where the shed was. These 3 trees are like right here. We're probably looking at them right now. That's crazy to see what can change in just a short amount of time. If you see right over there, I may get a different lens for this to zoom in quicker farther, but that's probably where you climbed in. That looks like a stairway for like climbing out of the pond. There's a little trail over there. I may be able to check it out for you guys. I was correct. Look at that. That probably was the stairs that you walked down into it, because this would have been like the shallow end and that would have been the deeper end all the way out there. I'm pretty sure that's what it was used for. Okay, so we already checked down there. There's some more stuff over here that I want to check out. Like there's this. Oh, like this is probably the closest we've gotten to an actual abandoned structure. Look at that. It's like it's an actual, like kind of a little house. Take a peek inside. It's the foundation of underneath the house. But yeah, this is probably one of the last actual standing things here. If you go to the back of it, that looks like it possibly could have belonged to some kind of vehicle. Because that looks like a door hinge of some type. Because if we go to the back of it, yes, look at this. This may not even be in a house. They may have like stored stuff here. Because that looks like old fencing right there. So maybe this would have been a little like hut. Because that does not look like a foundation of a house. It's not thick enough and it's not smooth enough to be a foundation. This probably would have been a little hut, and they would have possibly stored stuff underneath this, because you got more stuff right here, some old metal supplies of some kind. So I don't think this was a house. No, look, yeah, no way. This was some kind of storage unit. But I like it a lot. It's like it's probably one of the only like proper standing structures left within this whole category of buildings. Anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a little different compared to my other urban exploration videos. Usually we're exploring an actual building, but today we were just checking out what was left of this prison camp deep in the woods of Pennsylvania. So hope you guys enjoyed this video nonetheless. If this video hasn't come out yet, there is a video coming out of me and my sister doing a ghost hunt at the battlefield of Gettysburg, which is only from here, it's about maybe 35 minutes from here, if not 40. But that video is either coming out after this video or it's already come out. But either way, hope you guys enjoy that video when it does come out. But without further ado guys, hope you guys enjoyed this urban exploration, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.